Hello, welcome to Off the Shelf Reviews. It's Gaming Friday. I'm Gary.
And I'm questioning what Gary does when I'm not here.
And that would be play Monster Hunter 2018. And this is my first Monster Hunter game. This is Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
Playing it on the Xbox One at the moment. And as I've said, this is my first Monster Hunter. There's a whole series of these games.
Yeah, there is.
I believe it came from the Nintendo. Maybe, or was it always a PlayStation exclusive?
I think it might have been always a PlayStation exclusive. I don't have my notes with me at the moment. Possibly Sony's way of trying to cash in on like the Pokemon aspect that Nintendo were running with. You know, the whole running around collecting monsters, quest hunting, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. That similarity.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just looking at registering some bounties. I'm going to add these. I can add, 6 of them? And completing these, you can see down the bottom, was going to give me research points and armor spheres, which I'll use for upgrading.
So are these quests that you've got to go out and you've got to find minerals or defeat monsters?
For a lot of these, like this one here, is 2 high rank quests. More quests. Mine 15 times.
Right, okay.
Complete 2 quests.
Right.
So they can be pretty much anything from these investigations, which, as you can see, these are the 6-star ones. They're the higher tier ones.
Okay.
Right now I've got up to 15 pages of investigations that I can go out on. And you can see that they have bronze, silver, and gold type rewards.
Yeah.
So let's say, I'm just going to have a quick gander here so I can see what I want to hunt, essentially. If there's this particular creature that I need in order to make more armor, then I can just literally go through here and see what's appealing and what I actually want to hunt.
How long have you been playing this for?
I think about 30 hours or so.
Okay.
Now, I was hesitant when I started the game. I was I'm not sure if this game is for me at all.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned a certain game to me and went, well, it's a little bit like that, so you might like it.
Which game?
Dark Souls. and it's because the bosses are basically the big monsters, you know?
Yeah, this got nothing like on Dark Souls.
Well, yeah.
Oh, if your connection to Dark Souls is big monsters.
Well, big monsters and fighting, you know? Different weapon mechanics. You know, basically, your fighting style depends on which weapons you choose.
Right, yeah.
So this is the research center. When you find tracks and clues about monsters, you bring them here and you can find out more about the monsters, what their weaknesses are.
Yeah.
The more you know, then you can go into the field guide and look at certain monsters and find out useful information where you're known to find them. So when you're going on the hunts, you know where you're going.
And then you just head out there, you get into the fight, you find out what its vulnerabilities are, you allocate yourself to attack certain parts of it to weaken it down.
Yes.
Beat the shit out of it until it's dead.
And then you can either kill it or capture it.
Oh, right.
If you capture it,
cool.
you get certain parts from it.
Yeah.
If you kill it, then you can carve it up and get other different pieces from it.
So you want to usually like capture your first one and then kill every other one of that type that you come across.
It depends on what upgrade you're looking for and what enemies, whether you need to capture or kill them.
Right.
Often or not, when you capture enemies, you can take them back and then you can fight them in sort of an arena area, and it's just a fight to the death.
Okay.
And then after that, you can carve them up as well. So you can capture them, then go hunt them again in the arena and kill them again.
Yeah, I see. For me, the series of games has always been interesting.
I just want to show you how glorious the graphics look on the food in this game.
Right. Oh, nice.
Now, just the sound effects of the meat cooking, it's sizzling.
I love the whole Japanese animal aspect.
It's
going
all
about
the cats
it as well.
are all the chefs. Your companion in the game is also a cat, which you get to customize.
I thought it was a rabbit.
Yeah, I've put the bone rabbit helmet on it. So, but yeah, they're all cats.
It's got, I mean, it's massively Japanesey.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And that's the thing. I mean, like I said, I've seen the series of games for many years now, and it always seemed very interesting. Of this open world to go out to defeat different types of monsters, get into parties with people. I don't know if there's been many stories. Like I said, I haven't played through the series, so I don't know if there's an actual ongoing story running through, or is it like Final Fantasy? Does it have different people each time, different areas?
Most of the areas, the same materials, flowers, and insects and creatures all spawn on the map at the same time every time you go back there.
No, I was meaning through the series of games. I mean,
you're
a Monster World.
I'm a rookie
there's Monster Hunter 1 through 7. I
have no idea how it connects.
Yeah, is there a character? Do you have a story in this? Is there a story mode in this?
There is a story, and I'm glad you brought it up because it's, for me, I have skipped all of the story that it's allowed me to skip.
Nice.
Because the voice acting is terrible.
Okay.
The dramatization of this world is so cartoony.
Well, we just saw it there, just with the cooking sequence. It was kind of OTT.
I can't take any of this seriously. Yeah. Like coming from someone who does like kaiju movies.
Yeah.
You know, because I've said it. This year is pretty much like the year of monster movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, with Jurassic Park being back and more Godzilla.
Yeah.
More Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
The film Colossal. You know, and so I was like, yeah, you know, I want some more monsters. And when I'm playing the game and fighting the monsters, I'm like, wow, if only the Jurassic Park theme was playing about now, it would be kick-ass. But the story, like this, like me and my quest handler arrived together here.
Yeah.
She gets promoted to be my quest handler. In all the cutscenes that I've not been able to skip past, she's the one going, oh no, it's a big monster, let's run for our lives. And then we get back here and she's like, yeah, now you need to go hunt this monster and kill it. And yeah, we're going to be amazing.
Okay.
And then she just gets into trouble again. You got to rescue her again. And then you got to run away from the monster with her to get her out.
Right.
And then when you get out with her, she's like, right now we can go back and kill that monster. And I'm like, oh, you fuck Christ. She's just, it's so frustrating.
Right.
So right now I'm teaming up with Nella. As you can see, party members can go up to 4. So the more people that you go with you, I believe, does increase the difficulty of the monsters.
Right.
I think it has more health and more damage. But I think, if I'm right, from what I've been told, having 2 of you is equivalent to having 4 of you anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But from what I've gathered from forums and from...
Well, if you're an expert
with Noah, a lot of people have a lot of difficulty when they play the game and you hit a wall. And it's basically a monster fight that you just can't beat.
Okay.
But you can beat it. You just need to get better.
Yeah,
so in a way,
it's
like
the
Dark
grind.
Souls, you know, it's the grind of learning the monster,
yeah,
learning its fighting patterns, and as you play the game,
the vulnerabilities that you can apply to it by using your magic powers and your weapons and all that kind of
Yes. Now, I've not even gone into the infantry or anything else yet. I'm just going to have a quick
inventory. You mean inventory?
Inventory, yeah. So right now, this is a supply box where I can take certain items out. These are given to you at the beginning of every hunt.
Yeah.
This is a 15-minute hunt, so I'm going to be quick. I'm going to go into my camp.
Oh, so you have only a set time?
Yes, and you also have a set amount of respawns. If you die 3 times, and even if there's 3 of you, you share those respawns. So I'm just going to go quickly into my item box, manage my items. So my item pouch is completely full right now. I'm just going to quickly use my loadout 1, which I've saved, which clears everything else, puts it in my inventory. So I've got some potions, some traps.
Yeah,
and
your standard loadout,
yeah. I've already eaten my food, which is a temporary boost for this hunt.
Yeah.
So right now, I've hunted a Baroth before. I think Nella's already out there fighting it.
No, I think he's just following you. Oh.
No, I think he's already fast-travelled, so I'm just going to change where I am on the map. I can see that the fight is going on here.
Okay.
The Baroth, and I can see Nella's over there fighting it. So I'm going to travel to the northeastern camp.
Yeah.
As you first explore and come to each one of these maps, you will go and find locations where you can build more camps, which is basically more fast travel points. But then, of course, you do need to find and gather the materials and resources, go back to HQ, take them to the delivery person and drop them off.
See, now, I suppose if you're a fan of open world exploration, long grind hours and things like that, and, you know, the different crazy worlds that you can get into, this game is going to be right there on top of your list. But I also know from from dealing with people who don't like that kind of stuff, is that this would seem very boring and grindy.
Well, that's what I thought, because the first time playing it, I was just like, right, go here, press B, go here, press B, go here, press B.
Yeah.
Find this mine, grab it. You know, it was like, oh, there's some tracks. Go up to it, press B, find the footprints, and XP bar goes up, gain 10 points, level up footprint tracking of this monster.
Yeah.
Go here, press B, go here, press B, go... You know, and that was what it felt like I was doing for the first 5 hours.
Yeah, but because that's what it is that you're doing for the last 5 hours.
Yes.
It's building you up.
But that's how you
ready.
Because you're leveling up. You don't really level up. You basically unlock the ability to forge and make new weapons and armor, depending on what monsters you've killed, and that's how you gear up. There's sort of a lot of things. What I like is that the game doesn't really hold your hand that much. It just kind of goes, this is stuff that's in the world. If you find it and use it, this is how it works.
Yeah.
Again, a kind of ish like Dark Souls, where it's kind of like, there are some tutorials, but that's it. World building, I couldn't care less about the game's world building. It is nonsensical. It's ridiculous. There are over-the-top monsters, and there are cats cooking me dinner.
Yeah.
And so what I like is, other than the finding and foraging for all the materials, because I'm just not a fan of it. In some games, when it's done well, I like it. Like The Witcher.
Yeah.
Okay? In this, it's okay once you start specializing and knowing there are a lot of shortcuts and a lot of things to make the game easier and better for you.
Yeah.
Smooth things out. It's like you keep finding herbs, and in order to make potions, you need herbs, but you also need honey. And you keep collecting herbs and potions and honey, and then you need to go... I'm just going to back away quickly here from the fight.
Okay.
You then need to open this menu and go into the crafting list, and you can see here I've got 13 pages of things that I can build.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of items. But you see I've got those ticks in those boxes.
Yeah.
Which means that when I find the appropriate things in the field and pick them up, I will automatically make those potions.
Okay.
So that kind of it saves you a lot of time. They also like the item box, making the loadout, so you don't have to spend every time taking items out of the loadout and changing what you want to take for the mission.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the big monsters that you hunt, and as you progress through the game get more difficult, you're going to need to build different armor and weapon sets to fight the different monsters.
Yeah.
So there is a level of complexity and difficulty in it where you can't just use the same gear throughout. Although I have kind of done that to an extent. As you get more, like I said, you don't level up, but you'll find different item enhancements that you can put on.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can see my equipment info quickly. So you can see that I've got various bone helmets on. I have another weapon that I can swap out to. A lot of weapons. Some weapons have attachments, some don't. Some come with their own abilities, like blast or ice or fire damage.
Yeah.
So there's quite a bit to it.
So basically, what I'm getting from you is, if you put in all the time and the effort like you would do with a lot of open world RPG fucking party games like this, by the end of it, you are literally just going to be the best monster hunter.
Yeah, that's essentially it. Yeah,
that's essentially it.
Yeah.
And I'm not. That's not a diss on the game, because I see a lot of Xenoblade in this actually. It takes me back to being on the world in Xenoblade Chronicles X and just going out into the world with all your equipment and having to take on these huge, massive creatures.
Yeah.
And defeat them so that you can garner the XP or inventory or whatever you get from them to make you harder, so you can move and take on the next big creature.
Yeah.
But then after that, there's not really much to come back to. Once you know how to kill something, you're going to walk through the fight pretty easy next time you fight it.
No, not necessarily.
Really?
Because some of the fights have been very challenging. Where, it's a case of I know how to fight it, but I just need to get lucky and I need to better dodge some of the attacks that are coming in and predict them. But like I said, as you progress harder, you'll fight the same monsters again, but they'll have new skill sets, they'll have new abilities or new attacks.
Oh, that's nice.
So
that's
it changes.
Good. That's good, yeah. So they kind of
evolve.
Creatures evolve.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
now,
good.
There is sort of a persistent ecosystem in effect every time you come back to an investigation or to the world map, even though I'm only here for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Some hunts are up to 50 minutes, or you can go on expeditions and just stay on the map and return to camp whenever you want.
Yeah.
Now, I came on a quest. It was an optional quest I was doing, and I needed to go and collect some herbivore eggs. And I found some of those eggs.
Yeah.
And I had to run them back to my camp. And the parents of those eggs chased me down. And if they attack you once you drop the egg, it breaks.
Right, yeah.
And they go back to their nest. But So I was like, okay, so I healed myself up, and then I went back to their nest, and I found a Kula Yukyu, which is like a chicken-like creature.
Yeah.
That was stealing the eggs and running back to his base because it was unprotected. And so because when they came back, they got angry, saw the Kula Yukyu running off with their eggs. They chased him off.
Yeah.
I went in there and picked up another egg and ran it back to camp.
Nice.
And
that's cool.
I was like, wow, it's the world kind of in effect.
Yes.
And there's lots of little instances like that. Now, you can be fighting like the fight we're fighting right now, and right now it's retreating back somewhere else. Oh, there's a Kula Yukyu there. I was speaking about. It's like a chocobo, like a big chicken.
Yeah, like a velociraptor. Weird.
Like a velociraptor, yeah. But big creatures will fight other big creatures. Big creatures will eat and digest other creaters and leave bone piles and carcasses
so you can use
around.
the environment around you to help in the fight. Does the weather have any effects?
I believe it sort of has a day and a night cycle, but I guess that does have an effect on some of the monsters. I mean, some of them will go to sleep.
Not like rain and sun. Like the sun won't make you more tired. The rain won't.
No, there's nothing like that. No.
Oh, right. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, I've been to about 6 different environments. There's swampy areas, forest areas, deserty type areas.
Yeah.
Lots of there's like a big boneyard area. Some of the missions are just go out, find this monster for the first time. Then it's go out and track this monster. Then it's finally go out and hunt, or capture and kill the monster. Then it's move on to the next monster. Do the same again.
Yeah.
But in between that, there are giant titans going around the planet, and they are, or the island, wherever we are, and they are sort of segments that you repeat every now and again, in which case you're arming cannons and firing them, getting the ballista, setting off traps, swinging around the environment to do what you need to do to bring it down. Riding around on its back and attacking lava spores.
So there's a lot of in-depth into this, as long as you're ready to put in the time for the grind.
If you enjoy the game, you probably won't feel the grind at all. It's probably just like that's the game.
Yeah, that's the game. Like screw it. I want that epic piece of armor. So if it tells me I've got to collect 150 purple flowers and I can only collect 30 every hour, then I'm gonna spend those extra few hours collecting those plants, because that's my overall goal.
Now also at the HQ there is, to save you some of the grind, there is basically a garden where you can plant whatever you want, and depending on what fertilizer you want to use, depends on how quickly it grows or how many of them you grow, and you can just go and collect them between quests.
Oh, nice. So that goes in with the world building, doesn't it? Because you just
There's also I shouldn't really be hunting stuff. We need to kill this thing now.
Yeah, you got 5 minutes, mate.
But there are back at HQ there is a vendor that turns up every so often, sort of every 4 quests or so.
Yeah.
And he's just got like 3 sets of completely different items for you to just purchase. So there's a lot of ways of getting extra items.
Nice.
And now I will say the majority of my fun with this game has come from playing with a friend.
I'd say that as well.
The multiplayer gaming system in this game is so goddamn retro, it's archaic. I experience better multiplayer connectivity or game searching options on the original Xbox.
Wow,
okay?
Really?
Now I don't know whether this was just a piss poor port to the Xbox from the PlayStation or the Nintendo, wherever it came from, or they just didn't care less about getting systems together. Now the game has been patched since release, but learning the system to get players into the same game was just ridiculously difficult. Once you'd learned it and figured it out, it was fine, but it was a bugbear. I see Nella's mounted the monster right now, hacking away at his tail.
Away at it,
he's brought him down. Awesome. Right, I'm just going to go into demon mode and hack away as well. Now, in order to join each other, you can't just go right, let's team up into a lobby and then go hunting together. You basically, I don't know if people saw at the beginning, I had to post a quest. Whether it was doing assigned quests together, forget it. Those are storyline missions, and often or not it'll go, one of you hasn't seen the cutscene yet, so you cannot play this together.
Right, okay.
It'll only let you play it to a point when you
both made it through the story.
Both seen the cutscenes, and then whoever's hosting it fires off an SOS, and that other player can then respond to it. I think is he trapping him?
I
don't know if he's done enough damage to kill him. Oh, he can. Yeah, we've trapped it.
Nice.
Excellent work, Noah. So we've captured it. So we'll get some rewards.
That was pretty badass, actually. Yeah, that was pretty badass.
So we'll return to the base. Now we get the option after doing that assignment that we just did, or it was an optional quest or an expedition. We can return back to the base, which means we're separated. Basically, we go back to our separate ways.
Yeah.
Or we can go back to the camp and then go and choose another assignment, or just stay at the camp and then just free roam this area and go and hunt monsters and do what we want. So now it's the rewards page. Now a shortcut here is I can just hold the A button and go all the way across really quickly instead of pressing A a bazillion times. You get used to what you're expecting here.
Yeah.
So we'll earn some research points. I'm so close to doing my main objective now, which is to... Oh, it is complete. So I need to go report to the ecological research team. Yep. Nice work, Nella. Across the board.
He just got in there and fucking fucked it up.
Yeah, but while I was still at the camp, he was already chopping bits off the creature.
Yeah, and like I said, if you can get online with somebody who really does enjoy the game and has followed the series...
Yes.
It just might... I wouldn't say it might make it a little bit easier. I'd say you're just with somebody who's more experienced who can say to you, right, you need to go do that. Yes. You need to do this. Right, you want to kill this creature?
There is a lot to take in at the beginning.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of bit of tutorials, lots of cutscenes, annoying characters. Graphics are... I've seen that they're so much better on an Xbox One X or a PlayStation. On here, I think they look ugly, especially in this section of the game, in the HQ lobby.
I might be wrong, but I think it is a bit better than Final Fantasy, the most recent one.
Okay, yeah.
And I didn't play the most recent Final Fantasy, but with the fact that this seems a little bit more enjoyable. I mean, watching you fight that monster then...
Yeah. That was the fun bit.
That was the fun bit where I remember. I think when we did Final Fantasy, the fighting was very fucking simplistic.
Yes.
And
yes, it was.
When you have these open world games like this, it's very hard to get the balance because you're trying to get the experienced players in, but you're also trying to sell it to new people.
Yeah.
So the experienced players go, "Oh, it's over simplistic," and the not so experienced are like, "Oh my god, it's really difficult." You've put 30 hours into this, and I'd say that. You probably understand the game a little bit, but you also understand it if you will carry on and enjoy it more. Are those 30 hours going to become 60, 120? Are you going to go 360 hours into this and just make your hunter like the shit?
Yeah.
Would you?
Because I'm enjoying the game so much, I think I probably will just continue to play through and fight all the monsters and upgrade as much as I can.
As a party partner or as a solo hunter?
I have enjoyed playing the game intermittently on my own. I might jump on and go, you know what, I'll just hunt one monster, kill it, get some loot, and then leave.
Yeah.
And come off. But I only really enjoy the game when I'm playing it with somebody else, because you get to talk with each other and hunt, and the creatures become more epic to fight because they have more hit points.
Yeah,
and so the fights last longer. So there's more to do,
which pushes you to get that extra armor, because it's like, I've got to do frost damage against this thing, and I haven't got a frost weapon, so I've got to go all the way over here and kill that thing to get its thing, so I can add it to this thing, and then put that thing over here, and then boom, I'm ready to go kill that big thing I was going to kill 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
But saying that, that's like I said, that's not a diss. I've done that many a times. You know, and you see people go, why are you doing this quest over again? Because I need this item. And they don't get it.
Yeah.
But when you finally get the item and you make that special thing that you've made,
you feel rewarded, accomplished.
Yeah, you're like, I finally fucking got it, And if I could, I'd say, I'd like to play this if I had the time to put into it, to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
This isn't a quick 12-hour game that you can just knock out a couple of checkpoints and put down.
No. I think just from looking at the game, you kind of know whether it's the sort of game that you want to play or not.
Yeah, but it's not bad. I mean, I haven't. Maybe the loading sequences might be a bit too long.
They are frustrating, especially when you want to go somewhere to one of the camps or go on the mission and then come back. The loading screens are a little bit tedious, but the longer you spend in the world, you don't notice it. There's no transitions from going to all the different parts that are there.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm
just waiting for Nella to join again.
I don't know if he knows I'm launching another one quickly.
But we'll just head out again on your little glider. I like the little glider.
Yeah, the little really wing drakes that you hook onto.
Yeah. See, now for me, I think I'd rather knock out Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild instead of this.
I mean, yeah, because I like a good story in my game.
Yeah, I like it as well.
There's none here for me, none whatsoever. There's just really annoying characters, but I really love their art style. Yeah, I love the character designs. I just hate the dialogue.
It can't see you if you don't move.
Basically, I'm basically hunting a T-Rex.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's a T-Rex with wings.
Oh,
and it can also breathe fire.
Nice. Is it also touting like a couple of machine guns and driving a really fast sports car?
No, but there is a creature that's known in the community, I believe, is the B-12, B-24 bomber.
Okay.
And basically it's a creature that flies.
Yeah.
And it has like these sacks underneath it, which it drops. And then they explode in fireballs.
I've just had a flashback memory, actually, on Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. There was a strange little island that you could go to, which had its connection to Monster Hunter.
Right.
And there was a bunch of creatures on there that they had crafted the form of the creature after the Metal Gears that you fought.
Right.
So there was a Monster Rex on there, basically a fleshy version of Metal Gear Rex.
Yeah.
And this was a bonus game in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker where you could go out and you could fight it and capture it. Okay. So it's like those two combo. That was fun because you just like with this game you probably find is that you use certain weapons to kill it, like you said, and then you go, actually I'm going to see if I can trank it.
Yeah,
I want to capture that creature.
Now,
so I
most of the creatures you have to beat the crap out of so that they're in a weakened state so that you can trap them.
Yeah,
and I'd right at the moment shock traps in my way forward. I believe there are other traps like pitfall traps and things.
Yeah,
maybe there are ways to weaken it beforehand. And there's our T-Rex.
Oh, okay, nice. Holy Christ, that does look nice actually. So you'll attack it, it'll start to attack you back, but then if you stand completely still, will it just stop?
There are places to hide, and this one's probably the easiest one to hide. Basically, you'll just press A, and I think like bushes like this, you'll put my weapons away and hide.
Nice.
And it is stupid.
Yeah, but he's still being attacked by your little buddy down there as well. So that's
we know the fight is on, so...
Yeah.
So... Yeah, like I said, there's quite a few different monster types. There's a Diablos, just like a big fucking dragon.
Yeah. There's every type of creature you can probably find, isn't there? Multiple legs, lots of claws, lots of teeth, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna cut his fucking head off.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a hard recommendation for me. I mean, because I'm so late in the series of Monster Hunter games, but I knew that. I was like, I like Dragon's Dogma, and I like The Witcher, and I like the fighting of the giant monsters in this game.
Yeah.
I want a kind of hybrid of all of that, really, where it's open world like this, but it's interesting characters and things. Okay, so here's the join request. So somebody's requested a join, so I've got to go to join request, confirm, and then
carry on with the fight.
Well, I'll just kind of time doesn't stop.
Yeah.
You just like got to quickly do that sort of thing.
I think you're either already got this game because you're a mad fan of the series.
Yeah.
Or if you're looking for an open world questing grind fest, because that's the type of games you really love, this one's up there.
Yeah.
I
would recommend it for its visuals as well. Graphically it might not look the great on older software.
Yeah.
Or hardware, sorry. But in some instances, the art design is very good. I like the design of the creatures, monsters, and environments.
Yeah. I mean, this might be a good game that you might want to play with your kids as well. If they've got the same console in their room and you're looking for a game to spend time with them.
It's good to go hunting together.
You can just go hunting.
Or go fishing.
It's not overly dramatic or violent, so there's nothing too bad in it. And they might enjoy chasing down a fucking flying T-Rex.
Yes, yeah.
It's definitely not for everybody.
No.
But You'll know when you see it if you want to play this game or not.
For sure.
He's fucking luring you away, isn't he?
Getting away.
He is. He's like, fuck this.
Okay, catch up with this.
I like the way as well there's no health bars.
On the monsters, no. When he's weakened, you can visibly see the damage you do to them.
Yeah, I saw it with the stone one because after a while the stone started to fall off of his flesh.
And you'll see the gashes and the cuts on his legs. Obviously, you can cut his tail off. Some monsters have horns that you can rip and cut off.
Yeah.
And when the parts break off, you can
use them for special items, make them into special weapons. Yeah. I remember ripping the horn off the Metal Gear Rex one in Peace Walker.
Nice.
Took a lot of rocket launchers. Did you just do a massive combo move on them?
Yes, yeah. Now, at the start, you pretty much get to choose your weapon types. And it's like, do you want a sword and shield? You know, with a shield, you can block and, absorb some of the damage. Or do you want, like these weapons, it's twin blades.
Yeah.
In which case, there's no block. But, so when you get, if you don't block, you basically get hit with everything. I've been on set on fire as well.
You're set on
really
fire.
hurts. I need to put the fire out. I need Nella to distract him while I cycle over to my potions.
Yeah.
Now, when you drink the potion, if you look up, you can see it filling up.
Yeah.
If I do anything else other than drink that potion, you stop drinking the potion and the effects are wasted.
I like that little run you just did there like a drunk man.
Yeah. Dive out of the way.
I was just thinking, I mean, is there any damage effects that can happen? Can your weapons break?
Yes, now, at the moment, you can see... you've got my health bar at the top left, which has now gone Regs, I'm on fire.
Yeah.
The bar underneath is a stamina bar, and the bar underneath that one is a sword.
Yes.
That there is how much energy my sword has left before I really need to repair it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that now, once I cycle over. It does go down through multiple stages of like green, yellow to red.
Right.
The weaker it gets, the more you'll bounce off the hide of whatever you're attacking.
Yeah.
So I think Nella's just mounted the back of it
And what's
right now.
this demon mode
And
you've got
so
as well?
demon mode, basically it burns through my stamina, but it means I activate different combos and do more damage with the weapon I'm using. So right now I'm wailing on its tail because I'd really like to cut off, but I think I've just been electrocuted, so I'm going to...
It's like a massive advertisement for animal cruelty, this game.
Oh, definitely. Especially when you come across the plant eaters and they're just like protecting their young and you're like, well, I really want to make an armor set out of your skin, so...
So please stand there while I chop off your partner's head.
Yeah, I do feel the moral quandary of when I'm playing it. I'm like, I know I'm playing a video game and I need to hunt these resources, so I'm just going to pretend you attacked me first.
You just throw a stone at them like, it's coming right for us!
Right, yes. So that's quite funny. So we got these little creatures in. Sometimes they'll join the fight, attack the creature, or attack you.
Yeah.
If you kill a big one of them, they'll sometimes just scatter and run away.
Beat the shit out of this fucking
So thing. I know we're going into overtime now, but I'm committed now.
Wow, he's caught
in a vine trap. Now, there are other cats around the world that you can find and complete sort of mini quests for them, and they'll appear in the world and set up traps for you. Vine traps, just like that one, to help you fight.
That's cool. I do like that. There's a lot of detail to this game, and if you're willing,
there's a lot to take in.
Yeah, if there's a lot to take in, but there's a lot of detail, and if you're willing on putting the time, you may find a really fun time in it.
And if you are playing and having difficulty with the game, yes, some of the monsters like this one is a pain in the ass. Diablos is a fucking pain in the ass. Especially if you're in a fight and the bomber creature flies in and starts attacking and getting involved. I've almost seen a 3-way fight in this game where there's been 3 giant monsters. Not quite yet.
When you say almost, did you get killed 2 seconds later?
No, it was kind of a decision to not involve the third one, because it was like, look, let's just deal with these one that we're trying to hunt.
Yeah, this other one that's got involved.
Yeah, now you can also deter them and get them out of the fight, and basically you just fling shit at it. And it's like, oh, that monster's in the area, so I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, nice.
I want to mount it.
Yeah.
No. Now, there are different sort of suits that you can wear. Right now, I've got the Vitality Mantle on. There's another one that sort of increases your time when you're airborne.
Right.
And also means you've got a better chance of mounting the creature that you're trying to mount. There's a couple of other ones. I've not really experimented or played with them. I think there's like an option to actually deploy healing cloud in the area.
Yeah.
My cat, I do have the ability to call in a Vigor Wasp station. I'm just going to whistle for him. And
a Vigor Wasp, is that what those green things are floating around? So those are health.
Basically, yeah.
The health little things. Nice. Grab that health back.
And get back into demon mode. Now, I didn't obviously eat before going on this hunt, so my health bar is a lot smaller than it could be. I could drink some nutrients, which will give me a small boost, but...
fuck it.
I think we'll be fine to bring this one down. So yeah, there are other weapon types. I think Nella's played around with the longsword, a hammer.
He's got a flower at the moment.
I think that's a hammer. I'm not sure. I can't...
Just roll out of the way up, and it's...
I need to drink my potion. Oh. So you can actually sprint while you're drinking the potion, but if you try to attack or get attacked, you'll lose the effect of the potion.
Wow! And you'll lose the potion as well.
And it's consumed either which way, even if you only sipped it.
Fuck.
Yes.
So you just want to, you want to get yourself around the corner, away and cover. I like how those things are climbed up the tree to get away from the fight. That's cool.
All right, so he's getting away. So we've got to chase him down. He's not in his death state yet. He only has the exclamation mark above him.
Oh, shit. So that's just to say, look, he is there.
Yep. And obviously I've got the green arrows, or the fireflies, telling me where it is, because I've researched him enough.
Yeah. He's lost his bonehead, though. I do like...
Yeah,
that's come off. So head damage would be probably... more considerable effective.
I would quite like to cut off the tail. I had no problems cutting off the tails of creatures on the basic levels, but since fighting the epic monsters, I've not cut off any tails yet. I just need to upgrade my weapon more. Or
probably more blade damage.
Well, if I can reach his tail from down up there.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, he's down again. I'm still going in ninja form.
Oh, the fucking boulders are falling on top of him.
Some areas can be uncovered by giant monster attacks.
Yeah. Investigation added.
Those investigations get added sort of depending on what you're doing in the world, or which creatures you investigate or kill or discover.
This creature came out for its breakfast and you guys just fucking attacked it.
Well...
For no reason apart from you wanted its shit.
Well, I want it shit, and I'm also making the island safe again.
The island was safe already. It was a confined ecosystem.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you add humans into the mix.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
Oh, you're gonna die?
No, I'm nearly dead. My health is depleted.
It goes down to the red bar.
Yeah.
And then it goes back up to the green bar. So when it stays on the red, if you lose all that, you die.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, if I lose all of the red, and the health bar's completely gone.
I like the fact as well there's like no real like magical abilities you have to do. It is majorly reliant on combat, knowing the environment, knowing what different things you need to use.
Yeah.
Just focusing on your abilities. You don't have just somebody standing at the back just constantly shooting lightning.
Yeah.
While you're trying to be the tank.
Like I said, that's why I like the combat system. It is fun. I mean, there is a bow sort of class, which somebody does just sit in the back and just rain arrows down on it.
But they're just raining arrows. It's not. And I kind of like it. Because you dip some poison arrows, you do some extra damage while people are in. It's those people who stand at the back just go fireball, 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 fireball. Hey, we won! I'm like, you didn't do shit.
He set fireballs. Set everything on fire.
Fucking magic users. You should have a rocket launcher in this as well. It'd make this fight a lot easier.
Yeah. But take the fun out of it.
I don't know. I like rocket launchers. Got him.
He's still...
There's no auto lock on either. You kind of do...
Oh no, there is a lock on.
Is there?
There is, yeah. I just don't tend to use it. See, in the bottom there, I can press right stick, and there you go. It sort of locks on.
Because I was going to say, I was watching you fight, and you would fly past... And then have to turn around and come back again.
I often find that happens even when I do stay locked on.
But some games do make it too simple, where literally your character will defy all of gravity and physics to come back on themselves to attack whatever you're aiming at.
Yeah. He's got to be getting close to dead now. Gotta be. I need to repair my weapon again.
Hope.
Don't attack me for a sec. Oh shit.
No, he's going to attack you, mate.
I'm repairing my weapon.
He's not happy.
Keep him busy now. Keep him busy. get them repaired. Put on my ghillie suit again, or my vitality suit, and get back in there.
Get back in there, slice it up. He's got you on fire. You're on fire.
I'm on fire, but I'm okay. I got enough health. Yeah, he's down.
He's down.
Oh, I slid back down.
Into his tail, into his... Yeah.
I'm
feeling bad for this creature while he's slashing its ass.
It's even worse when he's crippled and he's running away, hobbling away, and he goes back to his nest and goes to sleep, and you just sneak into his camp while he's asleep, and it's like, oh, it's a shame to kill him now, isn't it? Now he's asleep. But then you're just like, no, drop a trap, tranquilize him, taking him back. Oh, he's nearly dead now, so let's look at a shock trap ready.
Oh, you're going for the...
put it down.
Going for the capture.
Yeah.
And it's captured. He's getting shot.
Shit. Trank bombs, there we are. Trank bomb. There we go.
Hey, nice.
Hey!
Assholes!
Oh, he fell on me. So that is Monster Hunter World 2018. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything more we can say about it. What we've already said.
I'm having fun with it. So I am enjoying it more multiplayer. If you're thinking about getting it on your own, get into it. If you know this is the sort of game you're getting into, if you're going to pay full price for it, or wait down the line, or go back and play one of the other Monster Hunter games.
But if you want to get into it before, games like this, after a while people stop playing it, the servers get shut down.
The next Monster Hunter comes out.
The next Monster Hunter coming out.
Yeah. But from this one, I've enjoyed more than I've hated. So I'm going to continue playing it.
Nice.
And enjoying it. And so with that, I just want to say thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next Friday looking at another video game. Of course, film reviews on Thursdays. You can find us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Patreon. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.
Take it easy.